What's up, everybody? I hope that you're all having a good day. My name is Jason. Welcome to my program. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Chef Vincenzo reacting to Rachel Ray. Now, for those of you who don't know, Rachel Ray is a celebrity cook. She has her own cooking channel that she has done for many, many, many years. For the longest time, I actually thought Rachel Ray, you hear me? Rachel Way. I thought Rachel Ray was an actual chef, professionally trained and whatnot, and it seems like she isn't. And I have found that out the hard way. I remember years ago, I even tried one of her recipes many years ago, and that was miserable. So, yeah, I found out the hard way that I don't think she's a real chef. But she is a celebrity. She's been doing this for a long time. But we're going to watch Chef Vincenzo react to her, and I will be reacting as well.
It's time to react to Rachel Ray 3-meat bolognese. Previously, Rachel made toasted cacio e pepe, which was really bad, and she made some other recipes I didn't really love. But now she wants to surprise us with this 3-meat bolognese. She's on national TV, and I'm expecting best bolognese I've ever seen in my life. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know about best bolognese that you've ever seen in your life, Chef, but we'll see.
A little bit of meat. It's a lot of meat. It is, okay.
Might
Well,
be the best bowl of mess that you've ever seen.
well done.
Wait a minute.
Why did she use spaghetti? Why did she use spaghetti?
Why?
Okay, real quick side note. One of the reasons why I love Chef Vincenzo's channel and why I love doing reaction videos to his channel is because he's very clean, and I appreciate that. He's very, very clean with his content. He's not inappropriate. He doesn't swear. He doesn't do any of those things. And I really appreciate that about his content. So that's another reason why I recommend watching him because uh, his content is pretty clean. So far, I don't think I've ever watched any video so far where his content was inappropriate, dirty, or anything like that. Um, he's pretty clean that way, and I like that a lot. I wish more content creators were like that.
Why?
What? Tagliatelle or pappardelle or flat noodles is the right thing to do. Or penne or rigatoni so the sauce goes inside. When you eat the pasta, you don't want the sauce to drop off. The meat won't
Yeah,
stay on the spaghetti.
yeah,
The
yeah,
meat
yeah, yeah,
will stay on tagliatelle
yeah,
or pappardelle
yeah,
inside the penne.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I think you guys remember in one of my other videos that I did where I said that if I was to do a sauce for pappardelle pasta, I would use a bolognese or a ragu. I would use one of those things. I think I had just said I would do a ragu, but I would also do a bolognese sauce for pappardelle or a pasta where it's going to stick to, not spaghetti where it will fall off easily. Although I've done meat sauce many times for spaghetti and it still tastes delicious, but what it's for is for a thicker pasta or a bigger or a like bigger pasta that's not like spaghetti, so that way it doesn't fall.
It's a huge, different culinary experience if you use the flat noodles or the penne or the rigatoni. Spaghetti don't do the job. Don't. I'm sorry
Yeah,
to say that, but they
I have
don't.
to agree with him. As much as we love bolognese, uh, we can't do it that way. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work, unfortunately.
No bolognese. Bolognese is French. Bolognese.
You're gonna need the whole afternoon. It's like a 3-hour deal.
Even 4 or 5. So yeah,
Yeah, bolognese takes a long time to make, but it was also worth it. I mean, a good tomato sauce in general takes at least you're really a quick tomato sauce is made in like 45 minutes to an hour. and that's a very, 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 very fast tomato sauce. Like you're rushing it if you do it that quick. But minimum an hour and a half or more is the time to make good, even just tomato sauce. So for bolognese, yes, it takes a long time to make, but you want all those flavors in the sauce.
Agree?
Through all
Great, I can see the sofrito in there. Let's see. We're expecting onion, celery.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see the sofrito. You already said onion, celery. Okay, we see carrots. We see garlic. I wonder if that's extra virgin olive oil in there. That's generally what you put in the sofrito for this type of thing.
Carrots, which looks like what she used.
all of the basic steps.
Did she
There's
put olive
layers
oil?
to building the sauce.
Right.
The first layer to building the sauce is carrot, celery, onion.
Great, she did that. Amazing. That's a sofrito.
Okay.
Everything, but traditionally you don't need to.
You don't have to. You don't need to put garlic.
Yeah.
And she said it, which is good.
A couple tablespoons of butter.
What?
Why need butter? Why do you put butter in there?
We're going to have 1 pound of pasta into our salted water.
Wait. You're cooking the pasta, but the sauce needs 3 hours. What are you going to do? Leave the pasta in the water for 3 hours? I don't get it. Can we just focus on...
I'm imagining how that pasta would look. That would be very starchy water right there.
on the sauce, please? Why are you cooking spaghetti already?
First step is to cook out those vegetables. Then you're going to add your meats. 3 meats for our 3-meat bolognese, our beef, pork, and veal. But
So you cook that, the sofrito for about 10, 15 minutes, and then you add the meat. Okay.
on equal amounts. I use 1 pound of beef to half a pound of ground veal to half a pound of ground pork.
Did you even give the vegetables a chance to saute and marinate? Did you give the onions a chance to sweat the water and the juices out, as well as the garlic? I don't know.
Fantastico. I love it. That's my favorite choice. Great meat selection.
This is
Yeah.
what you're going for. When you make buttery bolognese, you're not really browning the meat. You're just taking
Okay.
away its color
Yeah.
before you add the next step.
It's like grass leggings. Is that leaf from the celery? What is that?
That doesn't look cooked.
The next step in this sauce is the one that's the most essential. You add in about a good fat cup of
Oh
milk.
god. Yo guys, look at Chef Vincenzo's face. That's a good one. That's disgusting. You don't need to add. Anyways, I'll let the chef explain.
You are mad. What are you talking about? You put the red wine now. What's wrong with you, Rachel Ray?
Yes.
Oh my god.
You put red wine or white wine now, and then you let it evaporate. The
Mhm.
wine makes love with the
Yeah.
meat. The meat gets tender, gets the flavors.
I love how Chef Vincenzo says it. He says how it makes love to the meat. See, he's very appropriate when he mentions certain things. I love that about him. I think part of it could just be his generation. His generation is just different in how they conduct themselves, in my opinion. But
You put the milk right at the end, if you use the milk. The milk goes right at the end, after 3-4 hours of cooking. What's this?
Are you making a milkshake, Rachel?
You let this cook out
well,
and
you're gonna make cheese if you do that.
absorb completely, slowly into the meat.
This is so bad.
When it's completely absorbed, it'll look like this over here.
It is bad.
Once the milk, or half and half, is completely absorbed into the meat, we're going to then add
She's mad. She's mixing milk and wine. Guys, imagine you have milk and wine, and you put them together.
For the pharmaceutical industry.
Okay, but no. Yeah, I don't think that's a good combination.
How disgusting is that? How disgusting. The wine is what you put with the meat right at the end of the dish. Once the sauce is there, everything else is there, maybe you can put some milk to smoothen the sauce, to make it a little bit brighter, lighter. You don't have to, but you can. I like to put milk right at the end. But right now, milk and wine together. Rachel, you're on national TV. This is a disgrace. This is something nobody deserves to watch.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I like to use white wine. Nice to use white wine. And by the way, it looks like water to me.
Then as we let the white wine absorb, we add a little bit of nutmeg, always, in bolognese.
It's not always. I don't know.
Oh,
what
now
it is.
she said bolognese. Okay, maybe someone corrected her a TV bird.
recipe from. Nutmeg doesn't always go, and if you put nutmeg, what would you put in the meat? Just after the wine. Maybe you read the recipe wrong, but nutmeg actually goes in the bechamel sauce. So when you make bechamel sauce, which is a French white sauce, which is a lot very used in Italian cuisine, it's butter, flour, nutmeg, and milk. So maybe you read the bolognese recipe, try to pick it, and then you say,
Maybe.
okay, I'm going to add the
She
milk
could've.
in the meat, I'm going to add the nutmeg in the milk.
Again,
When-
I've never seen this video, so I don't know how she does it. And keep in mind, guys, remember I'm still learning too, so I enjoy watching these because it also helps me learn as well.
Is next flour. I don't know where you get the recipes from, but you should change the recipe developer.
A bit of nutmeg goes into pretty much anything that's made with cream or milk.
What?
Rachel,
You guys can see why I like Chef Vincenzo. He's funny. Oh my gosh.
what are you talking about?
My herb bundle is parsley, sage, and thyme.
You don't put herbs in a tradition.
Why are you putting those? Why are you putting the bouquet garni so early? The bouquet garni, you wait until the very end to add those delicate herbs. You don't add those so soon. Though that will ruin the herbs. That'll yeah, you want the flavors of the herbs, but you add those at the very end of what you're making for maybe a minute or two, maybe even less than that, because all you want are the flavors of those herbs, and then you remove it. You don't add it to the cooking process, not those type of things. No. Even when you're making steak and you add thyme to the steak, you do that closer to the end of making steak because you don't want the thyme to burn. Those delicate herbs can really get messed up real fast.
Bolognese. You don't. Okay, you can do whatever you want, but you don't. Okay, you don't. If you're on national TV, you don't say this.
And then a large bay leaf.
You don't. Go and watch my video on my YouTube channel, making bolognese with David. And I'm actually working on a new bolognese recipe for you, the oldest bolognese recipe ever invented. And you will see, this stuff doesn't go in there. The meat gives the flavors. The sofrito gives the flavor. The red wine, the sauce. You don't need thyme and bay leaf.
Out together. And for this big old pot of meat sauce, one little tiny can of chopped tomato or crushed tomato.
Okay, I like not to put too much sauce, even though in Bologna I learned that they put tomato paste, they put peeled tomatoes, and a passato. A combination of 3 different sauces. But what she's doing now is not wrong, because Bolognese is actually a meat sauce. So the meat is the king, okay? You don't need that much sauce. So she's actually just giving a little bit of red to the sauce. She don't mind.
Now this guy is going to cook. He's going to simmer over the lowest heat possible on your stove. I'm going to turn him way back so he's barely on. I'm going to keep it just with a little bit of steam can escape.
Okay, nice spot.
This sauce will begin to get very thick. You're cooking it on very low heat. Don't be afraid of it burning. Every once in a while, give it a good stir.
Yeah, that's right. Make sure you stir.
All the way down.
But just don't follow the recipe because it's bad. Come and watch my recipe. Get it on vincenzosplay.com. Search for Bolognese or my YouTube channel. One of the most watched videos on my channel.
Again, I recommend watching his content. I watch it all the time. I've learned a lot from watching him. I watch other Italian chefs too. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I've checked, he's one of the few authentic Italian chefs who actually does it in English, which I appreciate that he does it in English. But he's one of the few authentic Italian chefs who actually does it in English, so I could actually understand what he's saying. But yeah, I recommend this channel.
And as the sauce dries out, this is my secret ingredient.
Secret ingredient? Okay, what is that? You already used a few
Oh God, I hope she's not putting a stalk in it. I hope she's not putting a stalk in it. Oh. If she is, it's that bolognese will die just like this A little fly died just now.
The ingredients.
Meet Waterpik Sensonic.
No. No. No.
Stock. You don't put stock in traditional bolognese.
Big chunk of Parmigiano Reggiano wrap.
That's nice. That's nice. I like that. The Parmigiano
Okay.
Reggiano rind. It's
Alright.
so beautiful. Now, in 2023, this new thing came out from Bologna saying that you can actually put stock in the bolognese. Anyway, I can't deal with this right now. But yeah, you can put some stock. But why? You don't need to. There are recipes out there that are perfect and been made from generations and generations. Stock was never used, and it tastes beautiful. Like Nonna food. Why would you change Nonna food if it's so good? Why would you change that?
Yeah.
See, there's a cheese rind in there.
Beautiful. That's the best part.
Yeah.
So anytime my sauce gets a little dry, I add a little cheese water.
You can put water. Yeah, I know you want to put stock.
And this face she's making summarizes her entire channel.
Gives extra flavor, but you don't want the flavor from the stock. Put more tomato sauce.
I'm sorry, just look at her face. He paused it at the perfect time. I wonder if he did that on purpose, but he paused it at the perfect time. Look at this. I don't think I've laughed more doing a reaction video than I have to this one.
Put water. Best thing to do. No, don't give her a round of applause.
Don't clap. Don't clap. That is a terrible bolognese.
Herbs in there. She put milk.
Listen, I've never made a bolognese yet, but I think I can make a better one than this.
And look how dry the meat is. Dead. Oh, the lady was crying. She was like, oh.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Oh my God. You ruined the bolognese.
You're killing the bolognese. I was in Bologna last week, and they would never do this. Why are you doing this, Rachel?
I just added a couple of pats of butter to our.
Oh my God, Rachel.
Who does this? No.
This is unbelievable.
No, pasta lova will never do that. Extra virgin olive oil is what you use, if you have to. But I don't know why you cooked this pasta before. Anyway, no butter. Pasta is cooked, it goes right in the sauce. In the sauce, you mix it together in the sauce.
You drain your pasta undercooked, put it back in the same hot, so that it dries the moisture out of it, and we start to emulsify then the salty cooking water to help that butter get all around the noodles.
You're making Alfredo pasta. You're making Alfredo. I told you use the wrong pasta. You cook it the wrong way. You put in butter, and then you put it back in there. When instead you can put it in the pot where the bolognese is. Or if you made a big batch of bolognese and you don't want to put the pasta in the big batch, you put the bolognese in the pan first. Then you put the pasta, and then you start adding more bolognese and emulsify, like you said.
So now to our buttery noodles, we take our 3-meat bolognese sauce.
With a mug? You don't have a spoon in the kitchen? You got like a $1 million kitchen and you use a mug to get the sauce?
Our vat of glorious goodness. And just like my mom
Glorious goodness. You've probably just ruined perfectly good ingredients.
used to do, she'd take her starchy cooking water mug, which is AKA her coffee mug for morning. There's our bay leaf. Bye-bye. And she'd scoop
Huh?
half the sauce into the buttery pasta.
I don't know what to say right now, to be honest, but buttery pasta?
Yeah.
And then we take our grated Parmigiano Reggiano.
Can you wait for the Parmigiano? Can you just stir it first and see how it is?
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, look at this, guys. I think I know what this is. Especially now that I make it fresh. Well, not that I make it fresh. I use fresh cheese. Oh gosh. I think I know what this is now. Yeah, you just killed this dish.
And then you stir. This is what I was saying about the carryover cooking. That's why you want to undercook your pasta. We bring this over to our pasta dish.
Dude.
Isn't that glorious?
It looks glorious, Rachel. It looks nice when you look at it, even though I don't like spaghetti with my bolognese. But it's just wrong. I can't believe you put milk in the meat.
No.
I can't believe you put wine just after the milk. I can't believe you use all these wrong techniques, the herbs. The way I don't know, Rachel, you're on national TV, but I think I would like to be invited so we can do something together because you get all these people loving you, all these people following what you do.
No.
Rachel.
Okay, so let me tell you guys something about how if they're clapping at this show, they're probably not genuinely clapping. Let me tell you guys something about how these shows are. I've been to a show like this before. I've been not on, but I've been to The View when I was a senior in college, right? And they have hype people there. You guys have heard of a hype man, probably. They have those people there. They have them with signs that say clap, applause, boo, um, cheer, etc., laugh. They have signs of all that. They have those people there. So most of the reactions that you get on the show is not authentic. You know, the, there's like maybe that I could remember. There's probably like two hype men on those shows that they hold up, and they have a bunch of signs with them, and it's just not real. Unfortunately, it is just not real. It's not a real reaction, from my experience at least. So, yeah, I don't,
It's a big
I don't know how much their claps are real.
no. I'm so sorry, Rachel. It's a big no. It looks glorious, but it's wrong. You know, I can make something looks amazing, but it doesn't mean it's good. It needs to be good inside, in your heart, in your soul. And I don't think this was cooked with the soul. No. I'm sorry, Rachel. Guys, I know what you think. I know what you think of this.
Right? Now we're on to six.
Wow, what does it take?
See all that clapping? It's probably not authentic clapping. Like meaning they're probably not actually passionate. They're there for the show. It's not it's not real.
For me to go on national TV and do this? What do I have to do? Tell me. I can come for free. I will pay for my flight, where I have to go. I want to go and do a show like this, but teach the right thing to everyone. Everyone loves her. This is great. She's a nice lady. She puts butter in the spaghetti. Butter in the spaghetti. Can you believe it? What do I have to see? What's next? Instead of moving forward, we're going back. A recipe, Bolognese recipe, it's been around for so long. It's been given to you from great grandmother, mom, and then you want to change everything? You know, these recipes have been around for 3 generations. They've been so good. What do you have to change? Come up with a new recipe, and then it's okay. A new recipe, no Bolognese, a new recipe, a new name. But when you want to do something traditional and classic, leave it as it is. It's been tested for such a long time.
I agree. I agree with Chef Vincenzo on this, and unfortunately, we see all the time that this is happening in the culinary world, where people are just trying to change things up. Don't try to fix what isn't broken. And that's pretty much it, guys, for this reaction video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know I did, and I know that this is probably the most I've laughed in a reaction video so far. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what videos you would like to see. And subscribe to Chef Vincenzo's channel. And I will see you guys next time.